Amanda Seichter, agriculture and food science teacher and one of the FFA advisors.
Meagan, Vujnovich, an Ag-Science teacher and FFA advisor.
Sure. I guess we're focusing on the 2 agricultural science classrooms as well as the greenhouse. One classroom being more the food science lab classroom, the other being more of the traditional agriculture, animal, and wildlife classroom.
We also have 2 different greenhouses actually outside. One smaller side attachment to our maintenance building that is utilized more in our spring, summer months. I do have a heater in it now to get it going a little bit earlier for my students.
So these 2 classrooms were originally part of the Family Consumer Science Department, or what maybe people know as home ec, before they got transitioned to a few different pieces of different classroom areas. Initially, the agriculture department was down by the tech ed shop. It was a classroom within the shop, and then I was moved down here to kind of start doing more with food science. So the food science classroom was a foods room, became a special ed classroom, and then is moved back to more of a foods room and biotechnology, where Ms. V's room,
it's a little bit more of the sewing and the fashion design at one point, and then it transitioned over into the health room, and then finally we were brought down here. So.
Yeah. And then currently, the spaces are being used for a little bit different things for each of us. On my end, I'm primarily in the foods room. I teach 8 different high school courses in foods and biotechnology, as well as 2 middle school courses. We also house the hydroponics system in this classroom, as well as fridge and freezer space for other classes that need to use it, and washer and dryer that gets used for a lot of different things, where Ms. V's room.
Again, my room is more of the animals and plants and natural resources side. We have about 8 high school classes that are taught over there, 4 middle school classes, so we're pretty built up. I've got a couple of small animals over there as well that I utilize in my classes.
I think overall one of the challenges is just the space for students using the kitchens. They're a little outdated. Some of the countertops are falling apart. We just don't have as much space when you get 4 or 5 high school students in each kitchen, as well as just having enough ventilation. For one, when we're cooking and you have the heat and the steam and the smoke and everything that's happening when we're cooking, it all tends to stay in this room. As well as we really would like to see a floor drain for the hydroponic systems, as well as just in case anything with the kitchens happens.
Yeah, kind of similar situations in my room. It is a nice sized room, but just the layout of it makes it hard with larger size classes and getting kids to work together and do projects and having storage for them. Ventilation is also an issue in my classroom. Again, having the small animals in there is really nice, but not having that ventilation to keep the air fresh has kind of been a struggle that we've been seeing. Some other, again, just overall storage would be a big issue in my classroom right now.
I think it's really awesome that we've got 2 classrooms for each of us right next to each other that we can work together. We do a lot of collaborative projects between our 2 classes, as well as having a nice sized classroom, just like we said, needing to work on the layout. We've been very fortunate that enrollment in our program has gone up a lot over the last 8-9 years since I've been here, that we've been able to add a second teacher, and students are doing a lot more hands-on projects, so we just need a little more space for students to be able to do that.